Hello. So this is a render challenge. Welcome. And this is the file that I'm giving out for you guys to play around with. So this is what it looks like when we have the overlays on. And so we have this skeleton which is rigged. And so to get into post mode, you press Control, you select the skeleton, and then press Control Tab, and then you get into post mode. And from here you can press Control Tab again to get back out to object mode. And so in here we have this character, and we can play around with him. So he's rigged, and he can be posed really easily. So let's just quickly put him into a cool pose. So I use G to grab each bone, and this is the rotation bone, so we gotta pull that down a bit. Let's grab this one as well. Maybe we'll do him like in a Karate Kid pose. So I'm just pressing G, grabbing and rotating. And if it's hard to see the bones, we can just do like a transparent view, so we can see the bones through here. So the squares you want to move around to get the point of the hands. So let's see if we get them out a little bit like this. Maybe can rotate the head, R to rotate, and then G to grab. So let's press G here on this leg, get him up, flying like this. Maybe we can like that, and then maybe he will look down like this. Karate mode, rotate. If you press R once, you rotate it like the direction you're looking. If you press R twice, you can rotate it all around. And so Shift Alt C is the quick tab to hide this. It's just this button, but Shift Alt C hides it quickly. And so here we go, this character. Let's see, Control Tab. Let's move this around a little bit. I'm not happy. Maybe he will be like more kicking like this. That's super cool. Control Tab, Shift Alt C to hide that. So that's the basics of how the character is rigged, and the same goes for this guy. And you can move him all around, rotate him. Let's see. Alt R is if you rotate him and you want him back to normal, press Alt R. Then we'll go back to normal. So let's rotate him maybe 180 degrees this way. Control Tab to get into pose mode. This I will unlink because this is a bit annoying, so you don't have to worry about this. I will remove this in the file. But yeah, so let's do, maybe they're fighting, and maybe we should do like a fly kick thing. Rotate the body a little bit. Let's go out. Let's select this guy and then press H to hide him, so we can see better what we're doing. We'll hide the glow stick for now as well. Get back into post mode with Control Tab, and let's make this character. So these are the elbow bones, so they control kind of where the elbows are located. So we just gotta move those around. Oh, wrong. Like this, double R to rotate. I'm just looking down a little bit. Maybe this is back here. Maybe this. Like this maybe. Yeah, that's a fly kick. So I'm just pressing G to move around, R to rotate, and then I'm careful to move these around so they point the right direction. This is where the knees are pointing. Yeah, so we can go a little bit out like that. Yeah, maybe let's move the leg up a tiny bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we press Alt H to unhide the other one. You gotta be in object mode to do this. And you can, if you want to select between the different modes and you get stuck, you can just use this tab to do it right here. And I'm thinking we should render this in Eevee just because it's less tasking for the computer, and I don't know how powerful of computers you guys have. This is so that everybody can join in. And let's give this guy the glow stick. So we'll just move it around. Maybe scale it down, maybe it's a little bit too big. Oh. I went into object. What the, oh. So there's a, what happened? There we go. I think these guys have like they're keyframed, so I gotta delete the keyframes. Oh. Let's just get into here. Oh my god, I don't know, maybe there's a bug. I don't know. But let's select all the keyframes and press I, location and rotation. And now, yeah, it's there. There's no keyframes. So let's see, let's put these guys close together. Like this, maybe this guy's a bit above. Rotate this guy a bit like that. We'll give him the glow stick so we can have that in his hand. And you can be creative with this guy. So, because this is a render challenge, creativity will be rewarded. So maybe if you're very creative, you can, if these guys are, let's say, ninjas, we can do this into a nunchuck. No, you gotta do it like this. Rotate this the other way. And then we can add a Shift A. If you haven't used Blender before, Shift A is to add a new item object. And let's add a torus. It's this shape right here. And we can quickly just have it like this. Press Tab. Then press this. This is transparent view, so we can select everything. So it's selected all around now. If we just don't have this on and I select the same thing, I will just select the top layer, which is not ideal. So we'll have this on for now. Select all of this and then press GY, and so I stretch it along the y-axis just a little bit. And then we press Ctrl A and scale, shade smooth. You press right click to shade smooth. Then we make it small. And we can just intersect this in each other. This is a quick and dirty way of making a nunchuck. So let's see here. By the way, I'm holding in Alt and rotating. You rotate with the mouse wheel, holding that in. And when I'm holding in Alt, it's snapping to 90-degree angles. So that's pretty nice. And so we'll just duplicate this. Oh, I have this on, it's snapping. That's not intentional. And then we can drag it again, duplicate it, and do one more. And then I think all of these are too big, so we'll select them all. And then here we'll do individual origins, so it's scaling it all individually. If I had median point, it would scale them all together. And this might actually be better now, because then I can just have all of this, and then I can press Ctrl J to combine them, so they're all the same object now. Then in edit mode I can press L to select the whole one, move it around a little bit, L, move it around, and then I can just take this whole object, duplicate it, and rotate it just how I want. And boom, there we go, a nunchuck. And maybe we should just give these guys the same material, link materials, so it's a glowing nunchuck. Just like that. Maybe it would be better actually if they were gray. So let's remove that material. Let's just press Ctrl J on both of these again. New material. Let's give it like gray, and then maybe it's metallic. A little bit metallic. And then we can turn down the roughness a bit. There we go. And then in the camera mode, if you press, so I have this assigned, so I'll show you how to do it. So if I press Shift F, I can move around the camera with WASD like a video game, and then I can put the camera wherever I want it, which is pretty handy. And to do this, you go to View, and then Navigation, and then Fly Navigation, no, Vault Navigation, and then you right click, Add to Quick Favorite, and then you press Change Shortcut or Add Shortcut, and then you write what you want. So I like Shift and F. I think that's a good shortcut. Shift Fly basically, and then you can just fly around. And G turns on gravity, so you'll fall to the ground. Right click cancels. So if you want to get back to where you were, just right click. And so let's get in here into rendered mode. Let's do it in Eevee. Let's find a cool composition with the camera. I don't know what's a cool composition. I think maybe we'll just do it from this side. Like this. Maybe we'll choose. Let's group these together. Control J for control join. And then we'll just take the skeleton and shift click to select the glow stick, and let's just rotate it a little bit like this. And let's turn this guy maybe a little bit more here. Maybe we should do it like this. No, it's good we see the eyes. Yeah, this works. Let's move these guys. And then we can do, so it's transparent now because I have a transparent background here, film, and then transparent, so it's actually colored background. Let's see, so how would we do this? Pretty cool. Yeah, let's just add in a plane. Rotate it 90 degrees, make it big. Like that. Let's press 2. I'm in edit mode now, and then I'm extruding it along the x-axis. Oh. I have it to local. We gotta set it to global. GX. So, I don't know how many. Yeah, there we go. So, extrude X. And then we can bevel this. We select this edge, Control B to bevel it. And then we can shade it smooth. Let's go back into the camera, move it along the y-axis so it fits. Maybe we can make the background a different color. What about if it's completely red? Let's turn the roughness down. It's shiny. If we turn it up, it's matte. And maybe we should just make it emissive. Emission like 4 in emission, super strong. 2. I don't know. Now I'm just messing around. I think we should make it black actually. Then we can see the glowing things from the glow stick, which is pretty cool. So let's go into Eevee here again, play with the settings. So we have bloom on, we have ambient occlusion, depth of field, that's on. And then we can go into the camera actually here, press depth of field, and then on focus distance, let's press E to select. So we'll focus on this guy. And then we can turn down the f-stop to make things more blurry. And then I think we can put on motion blur. Let's do that. And for motion blur to kick in, I believe we gotta have some motion. So if we move this guy, let's say just 20 frames, location, and then we go back here, move him a little bit like this, location. So if you play now, he will move like that. And let's move these frames a little bit, make them shorter. So if we render this here, there will be some motion blur on him, and then let's do the same here. So if we move him, this guy, let's parent this to this, Control P object. So now whenever we move just this, the glow stick will move as well. So let's see here, if we press location like here, location, and then move back a few frames, get this guy over here, location. So they're clashing towards each other. So here they're at pretty high speeds. If you press F12 to render now, I believe there will be a lot of motion blur. Yeah, and that did not look very good. So yeah, maybe we'll ditch the motion blur. And that looks better. So yeah, this is kind of basically it. We can show how it looks in cycles as well. Then that's more photorealistic rendering. GPU, we turn on the denoiser. And maybe we should have motion blur with this guy in. And that's maybe too much, but it looks kind of cool. So anyways, that's kind of about it. Be creative with it, render some cool stuff. These are the two characters I will put into the render challenge. Videos, that's encouraged to make a video. Do whatever you want, have fun with it. Learn Blender. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments or ask in the Discord. I will link it all below. And yeah. When it comes to prices, we gotta have some prices for this, and I think we'll give out a few Rude Boys and maybe some merch when that's coming. It should come within 2 weeks, I hope, like the samples. So maybe we'll give away some early samples for it. But yeah, prices I will announce that more in the Discord. The main thing here is to have fun, make some cool renders. Adding objects and kind of storytelling through the whole thing, that's super encouraged. The skeletons are rigged. You can do pretty much wherever you want. So yeah, just have a good time with it. Have fun, be creative, be nice. Yeah, cheers.